All right, let's get to the highlights tonight. We got a lot to show you, a lot to get to. Not even a minute in. Second line out there mixing up. Val Nichushkin had a huge night. Look at his stick right there. Boom, 1-0.
Bedsy mentioned it. Puck hunting, shots from the D, early, often. Val Nichushkin getting to the net, and 6'4" with a little, I believe you called it a 6-iron.
I did.
6-iron.
6-iron loft.
Loft.
Yeah.
But that's silky, just to get that slightest of touch.
Amen.
Lead did not last very long. 3 minutes later, watch, nice little drop pass. Mitch Marner, he can score a lot.
Dude, I go back to the Four Nations when he buried one from literally right there in overtime. He's got a shot. I can't believe how shifty and fast Mitch Marner is. I'm blown away at this guy's talent, and there's nothing to him. He'd blow over in a stiff breeze.
Great
But he's
shot.
a heck of a hockey player.
Well, he wasn't done. Neither was Val Nichushkin. First 6 minutes of this hockey game was nuts. Val Nichushkin just gonna pull this one back and then just rip it.
Can we talk about this second line tonight? Val and Brock Nelson and Drouin. But Val picks it up on the backhand. Nelson, what a pass. Through the legs. Val picks it up and little 10 and 2. Quick backhand to forehand. A thing of beauty right there.
Boy, is that ever. You know, the lines got mixed up a little bit tonight, too, because Coyle was with Drouin a little bit as well.
That was a good complete sentence. Avs kind of cough the puck up, take a penalty. John Tavares says, we don't need the power play. I'm going to score.
Is that my highlight, Johnny? Could have swore that was yours.
I believe it's yours.
Snaps in. I had to look right from the bench on that, right on the angle. That was right under the bar. His release is all world. I think it's almost 500 goals for Tavares.
End of the first. You just want to get to the second period tied. Nylander going to find who? Mitch Marner.
Another ridiculous shot by Mitch Marner, and walking down Main Street, one-timer drops the knee, but this is miscommunication. Kale thinks Blackwood might play it. Blackwood thinks Kale's going for it. Ends up in the back of the net. Just a little thing to clean up.
And by the way, I do get that deep in the alumni game on the one-timer.
Just wanted to stay at bay. You got to score on the power play, 5-on-4. Toronto's pretty good when they have a man advantage. That's why. John Tavares from Matthews.
Boy, this is a beautiful power play goal. And this is when I mentioned the Leafs were just scoring on all their chances. Look at Matthews just dishing and diving, deking everybody out. He did to Cale Makar and Taves what Cale Makar and Taves do to other people. Perfect pass. Tavares blazes it in. And right now we're kind of going, he's not feeling so good.
Well, things turned right here. This is a little 2-on-1. Colton, Kiviranta, have no idea how this went in. Maybe off the skate. It's a 5-hole delight.
Well, there are two things they were looking at here. Was it a kick, one, and two, was it offside? But Sam Malinsky makes a great play, could have chipped it in, goes far side as he steps over the blue line, and then Colton had a tremendous game, hunting pucks, 2 assists, great pass to Kiviranta, and sometimes better be lucky than good.
Third period, 12 minutes in. Was Charlie Coyle a good addition? I don't know. What do you think of this little pass right here? Jonathan Drouin, place went nuts.
It's an illusion. The solidification of this play is ridiculous. He thinks he's going to go behind the net. He freezes right there. Stolarz takes the bait like a big old bass, and Drouin steps in and pops it right into the wide open net under the blocker. That's one of my favorite goals of the season.
Thought we were going to OT. Avs get a late power play. Newly acquired Lawton gonna learn do not dance with Nathan MacKinnon, and that's why.
We freezes Lawton here. Lawton does a great job with his stick, but MacKinnon freezes him, and then Ekman Larsson's in no man's land. Stolarz is deep in his net, and Nate had just taken a huge hit in the corner. He said, well, now you got Angry Nate. And Angry Nate scores goals.
Yes,
Top
he
cheese.
does.
What a snapper. Look at this. Lawton's the laughing stock right now of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hey, we get a fresh redo in 11 days, folks. They play the Leafs again.
No goalie. Nichushkin looking for the packed house Hattie. He says, say hello to my leffer.
Hat trick, baby. I got hit by one hat in my little box down there. Thankfully, no pucks came in. Didn't hurt too bad. I'll be all right, thank you. I kept it.
MacKinnon, not to be outdone, sitting on 99 points. Make it 100.
When he goes 5-hole on Marner, too. Having
So
been
good.
the guy trying to play goalie when there's an empty net, there's nothing worse than the guy going 5-0 on you when you're trying to cover all 4 corners.
Tonight's full game stats brought to you by your local Chevy dealer. Av's good in pretty much all the areas. Face-offs a little down, but they did get a power play goal. Some block shots, lots of shots, almost 2-1.